Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Princess Peach Showtime. And we better we better get that funky jazz ready to go because it's time to become a Phantom Thief.
Ooh, okay. Actually, I kind of like the Phantom Thief ones. I mean, she's not a Phantom Thief, but you know what I mean.
That's what they call it. So
wait, is it actually? I don't remember.
That's what they called it in previews, the Phantom Thief.
Oh, I didn't remember.
The Phantom Thief trope has been popular in Japan for quite a long time, actually.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, it's been popular everywhere.
Well, especially in Japan, because it's not only in Detective Conan, it's in Sailor Moon, and it's in a bunch of other things. So, like,
do they verbally call them Phantom Thieves?
Pretty sure they do. Yeah.
Well,
dang,
we'll
okay.
see when she does her transformation because they give like a little subtitle for the costume she is.
Well, they might not use the term Phantom Thief. Sometimes they use the term Gentleman Thief, but that in itself is a callback to what the fuck is that guy's name?
Arsène Lupin.
What? Arsène Lupin, yes, that's the one. I should know that because it's the source of Joker's persona, but
yeah, this trope has been around, as old as time, basically. This is what stuff like Catwoman is effectively based off of, is, the burglar who sneaks in the night and isn't spotted, but will, like, leave a calling card or something,
Right.
what?
We have the magical power of telling people to do their job, I guess.
Get to work! I feel like that's kind of in line with, the whole princess thing, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Someone should do something.
Should we do something?
Maybe you should, I don't know, do your job. Shrug?
I mean, to be fair, when your windows are shaped like gemstones, you're painting a pretty big target. Not that I would victim blame ever. Oh, I would never do that. What the hell? Are those the Doctor Who robots?
The Daleks?
Oh my god.
They do kind of look like Daleks a bit, yeah. I mean,
they're low budget enough to be.
I mean, they look better designed from an engineering standpoint than Daleks, though.
I don't think I got this one. Specifically, I don't think I got this star.
You had to hit it 3 times, which seemed pretty,
Yeah.
How are you supposed to get by otherwise, though, then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had to have gotten that one.
Oh, I just don't remember. Man, it's only been, 6 months? And I completely forgot how a lot of this has played out.
Listen, I barely remember what I did yesterday, so,
Valid. Same.
Oh, she does a little dance with him. Oh, that's cute. I hope this game ended up doing well, because they very clearly... One of the things I was worried about when they announced this game was that it was gonna be low effort, and they very clearly did put a lot of, heart and soul.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of little details in this game that are really adorable, and honestly, I think that's one of the things that makes a game really strong, is if it's just like all the little things, that you don't necessarily have to put in there, like Peach doing her little dance or having independent little dances or whatever. I think it's really charming.
It's very high effort on the graphics and stylistic
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
There's so much goddamn personality in this game, and
yes.
I think you could argue from a perspective of this game not being consistently fun to play if you don't like a particular minigame or whatever, but
yeah,
just from a general effort standpoint, it is very it's a high bar.
It is. There is one thing though that I kind of wish that they did to add to it, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess I get it, but this part right here, I wish that each one had an individual transformation scene, at least like a little bit different poses or something, because these costumes and these like personas are the whole point of the game. It's
personas.
Peach going, yeah.
Oh, she's dashing thief Peach.
Looking cool, Peach.
Oh, okay. You've never
Legally
seen it
distinct.
But yeah, I don't know. I wish that her whole magical girl sequence were a bit more varied between the costumes, because they just reuse that same, you know, I'll do a little spin, my dress glows, fade to white, and then huzzah, costume. But I think they could have gone a little bit more into that and made it more unique per transformation.
Maybe they were just trying to stick to the source material and reuse the same animation every time.
I like how they put a heart there, knowing that most players would probably fuck up the grappling hook at least once. Okay.
It is neat to see a game actually use a grappling hook, though, because that's one of the most underutilized like video game tools to like try to build cool stages out of. Friggin' Mario Wonder had a grappling hook and it sucked and you never used it, so.
You know what that reminds me of? And I'm really sad that this franchise no longer exists, but Chameleon Twist was basically completely grappling hook mechanics.
Was that the N64 game?
Yes.
I've never played that, but it looked really cool. Hold on.
It was really, I mean, I don't know if I would say good, but you know, today's standards, but when I played it when I was younger, I loved it, and I really wish that, you know, the game survived and evolved past what it was in the N64 days, because I don't know, I remember it being charming. It had some really good level design. Some of it was frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. But when I think grappling hook mechanics of like this sort, I think of Chameleon Twist immediately.
Well, it's not cheap, so it clearly has a cult reputation for it at the very least. Like the cheapest I can find
true.
it is $40, which for an obscure N64 game is actually, you know, pretty pricey.
Yeah, it's respectable, definitely.
For some reason, N64 games tend to be cheaper than GameCube games, which doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. I guess.
I mean, the N64 did better than the GameCube, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
It did?
So,
really?
like, yeah. N64 was a huge deal, and GameCube kind of just, like, I mean, I'm not going to say that it was bad, because I love the GameCube, especially now, but it definitely didn't do super well.
It did not do very big numbers, no.
I guess it's just weird, because I was a GameCube kid growing up, and most of my friends also had it, so we were just always talking about it. You know, I knew that the PlayStation was more popular, but it's just, you know, my circle growing up, we were all Nintendo kids. So.
The GameCube missed a lot of tricks, and some of it wasn't necessarily Nintendo's fault. Nintendo put a lot of investment into Eternal Darkness, actually, which was supposed to be like a big seller to get older gamers onto the platform. Unfortunately, that game had to be delayed and a large chunk of the story rewritten because 9/11 happened. Believe it or not.
9/11 impacted the story to Eternal Darkness?
Yes. You know, around that time, it was considered extremely in poor taste to have stories related to war and terrorism and whatnot.
Is there a war on terrorism aspect to the plot of Eternal Darkness?
There was originally, but they changed one of the playable characters and the story he goes through, and then they had to change a bunch of stuff outside of that chapter around to match it, and the result was a long delay that left Eternal Darkness like completely it came out around like really late into the generation, I think, because of that delay. And
That's really interesting to me because Eternal Darkness is still considered one of the GameCube's best games.
yeah, and when it launched, it was a critical darling. Didn't sell very well though because it was too little, too late. You know.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to break that reputation. That's something that the Wii ran into, where it doesn't matter, how good the Max Worlds and the No More Heroes is of your consoles are. If your console has a reputation for being a kiddie console, people just won't go for it. No matter how good the games actually are, which is a shame for the record. And I'm kind of glad that nowadays we're past that that mindset on both sides, because we now have games like Astro Bot being hugely successful on a PlayStation console.
Oh yeah,
because it used to be that if you were a fan of like platformers or just in general stuff that might have been aimed at kids, but you owned a PlayStation or Xbox, you were SOL.
Heaven help you if you like JRPGs but own an Xbox.
Oh yeah, congratulations! You can play Eternal Sonata and Blue Dragon, and that's it. Oh, they knew this section would make you take a lot of damage too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Robots.
Da-da-da-da.
Thrilling
I
chase
do like
sequence.
Never see it coming.
I do like the enemy designs in this game. They're cute.
They're adorable. I agree.
I also appreciate that they did go through the effort of making a new bad guy for this game and like a new set of enemies to go with it. You certainly miss on it being like as recognizable as the normal slate of Mario enemies, but it helps so much to give the game its own identity, which is really important.
I mean, that was what helped Luigi's Mansion stand out before. They're pretty much just doing the same sort of thing here.
Yeah, it's also like huge how it's weird though, because like Luigi's Mansion Dark. Oh my God, a paraglider section, not awesome.
Yeah.
This definitely looks a lot more involved than the previous ones before this. Which is
And I still missed it.
we got ourselves some Detective Conan fans on the development team, I see.
That's just the moon from Yoshi's Island. Sorry.
A paraglider springing out of your cape is a Kaito Kid thing. And being the Phantom Thief written by Gosho Aoyama. In the short manga series that he wrote before Detective Conan, and who occasionally pops in as a rival to Conan in that series. Didn't get an anime series until fairly recently, though.
Detective Conan has like 500 something chapters.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I don't know much about Detective Conan, but I know that one is long.
I know that it's like if you think trying to catch up on One Piece is hard, it's like that Conan laughs at you.
It's also utterly and absurdly episodic to the point where it doesn't really matter what order you watch anything in.
I mean, that's the whole thing about detective stories, right? Like, if you're watching, that's part of why, like, especially cop shows on TV do so well, is like, if you want to turn your brain off, you can just turn on NCIS or Law and Order or CSI or whatever, and just watch an episode, and you don't have to give a crap about what happened before and what happened after.
The author insists it all takes place within 1 year too. That is the fastest. That's a
dang lie.
That is the fastest technological development curve I've ever seen. Go from VHS tapes and dial phones on the wall to like smartphones and flat screans. And DVD
also,
players.
when you think about how that would mean that like 4 or 5 cases all take place within one day.
Well, I mean,
oh my God! I just looked up how many episodes there are of Detective Conan.
Hold on, let me guess. 1,300.
Yeah. You're actually very close.
Oh damn.
1,137.
Damn.
Yo, you were surprisingly close.
Hold on a moment.
okay, so we've gone from Phantom Thievery to figure skating.
Yep.
This is my favorite outfit that she has. I love this outfit. Maybe not my favorite gameplay wise, but
That's
I don't know.
17 full days of Detective Conan.
Oh my god. Incredible. That's a lot of Detective Conan.
Assuming
it's like
22-minute
seasons.
episodes. Assuming 22-minute episodes without commercials.
Good god.
So for this level, I'm assuming Princess Peach was just really disappointed that the Sonic and Mario Olympic Games series got canceled and decided she would make her own.
Well, I mean, Nintendo could still do it. I believe it's because Sega lost the rights to the Olympics.
That's because of the IOC rather than what Sega did.
Oh, really? Because of the IOC?
Yeah, because IOC wants to focus on esports and NFTs and things like that.
Ugh.
Oh, great.
That is what I remember
We'd
hearing.
love to hear that.
Well, like, the esports thing kind of makes some logical sense. I don't get the NFT thing, though.
In the year 2024, especially, yeah. I mean, all you literally have, like, the Olympics, I don't imagine is extremely involved in the making of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 20 whatever, like...
I just don't know why you wouldn't want,
doing?
like, the two most famous characters in video gaming working together to support your sports league and stuff like that.
It's literally free money. So yeah, I don't get it either, but whatever. Maybe now they'll make a real Sonic and Mario crossover.
I hope so.
That would be really cool, actually.
So instead of going to see a figure skating performance, we went to a theater performance of a figure skating performance with an actual ice rink on the stage. Okay.
Which is, in a way, even more impressive than a regular
yeah. Do you know
ice
how
rink.
hard... I wonder how deep the water needs to be in order for an ice skating rink, because you have to put that on a most likely wooden stage. Like, that is pretty... Did you know that the Colosseum in Rome had a water underneath the floor for the first ever Colosseum bouts? And then they did mock naval battles on the Roman Colosseum?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, and then they built dungeons under there to keep the slaves that were gladiators, and so they stopped doing that. They would also bring in, like, wild animals from Africa and then bring them up so that people could watch them horribly die. Yeah.
Entertainment.
This became a random ass reminder that the Roman Empire sucked, actually.
Yeah. You see, as a man over the age of 30, I'm contractually obligated to bring up the Roman Empire at least once every 24 hours. Otherwise, I explode.
Oh, now you're checked out.
Yeah, I'm good.
You've done it. You're
Until
good.
tomorrow.
That explains half of philosophy YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. It just, you suddenly get interested in this crap once you get older. It's honestly a little unnerving.
I just play a lot of Elder Scrolls and excise it that way. Oh wow, this is a really...
Look at that outfit!
This outfit is great.
She's so pretty!
I like the outfit a lot. I'm wondering how tight her hair has to be packed into that bun in order for it to fit.
100%.
Like, her head must be screaming.
That is just filling her with the urge to let it go.
I hate that. I just had a visceral, like, reaction in my gut from that.
Yeah, no, I'm imagining my hair being pulled that tight, and I wanna scream.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not comfortable. But she looks fabulous while being uncomfortable.
It's for the art of the performance.
Exactly.
Also, it's just more aerodynamic that way.
And then you can do a really cool move where you jump and you do a spin, and in the air you let the hair go, and then it starts spinning in the air, and then it's like, oh man, it's anime as hell.
Oh, that would be real neat.
Okay, so what's this minigame like?
You press A or B depending on what the marker on the ground is.
Yeah.
I see.
And it's actually pretty challenging to get everything. I remember when I was playing this, particularly trying to get the collectibles is kind of a pain.
Yeah, because it looks like they plan for you to take a certain path, and so I can easily imagine that some of the collectibles would be hard to get.
Yeah, yes.
And I'm also assuming that there's like a momentum to the movement because you're ice skating, so you can't be ultra precise either.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we got to do group routine now. Yay.
You got them all so far.
Sparkling spin and jump. AKA be much faster now.
Yeah, that was very clearly a tutorial to start off on.
I'm like clenching, just watching.
Since this is my first time seeing it, I'm actually like forgetting to talk. This is actually pretty. This looks pretty fun.
I've played this and I'm forgetting to talk.
Okay, that was actually pretty neat. The animation in this game is not something that we've brought up yet, but damn, like they very clearly went all out on that, because like this is legitimately very impressive. I don't get the people who are like, oh no, I don't want to watch the figure skating, it's just lame, and I'm like, bro, are you seeing the crap that they have to do? That's impressive.
But she's so pretty though. Why would you not want to?
There is a stereotype that figure skating is some girly sport that is lame and dumb, but like
whatever. I want to see them try to do it. Come on.
Figure skating takes a lot of skill. Okay.
I figure skated once and I couldn't sit for a week.
The last time I tried to go ice skating, my legs killed me for at least a day after.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
dude.
Regular ice skating is one thing. That takes enough skill for me. But actual figure skating is the kind of thing that takes years of training and practice.
Oh, I've never done figure skating. Figure skating, when I said figure skating, I just meant regular, like, ice skating.
Yeah.
Just for the record. Before anyone starts thinking I have a lick of talent in that. I do not. I was on my butt the entire time.
It is very exhilarating once you, like, if you can get yourself to go, though. Like, there you go. Good job, Ryan.
Oh, no, absolutely. I would love to go ice skating again. I genuinely, like, had so much fun, even though I was in so much pain. It's one of those things where it's almost, like, worth it to try to figure it out, right?
You don't live in an area where you can do that easily, though, right?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, because I live in Boston, and like there's pond, like you can go ice skating on an actual pond everywhere.
That's
here.
so fun.
I'm sure that there's like rinks or something, but it's not like, something that you could do easily, I would imagine.
Yeah, not here, no. I don't think that there's even rinks around where I am, but I think the last time that I went ice skating, it was in California, which has, a bit more options around LA.
All right, if you can find it.
Yeah.
I've only been to LA once, and it confused me.
LA is definitely a different vibe, and very different to navigate for sure.
Oh.
Okay. I do love that the pair figure skating is you doing a figure skating move and then you throw the guy on the ground.
Okay, so the goal of this boss fight is to just like get all of his
Paraloop him, yeah.
Get all of his allies and then
paraloop him.
She's so pretty though.
You actually did paraloop him into another dimension. Wow. Okay.
Oh, that would irritate the crap out of me. Just missing one. I'd be pissed at myself.
Same. Me too.
But I've missed just one, so it is what it is. I mean, I'm more than enough to finish the game, so
yeah,
I don't care too much.
Do you get anything for getting all of them in a level? Like,
you get a bonus.
You get a bonus, okay. And I'm guessing there's like some super duper unlockable thing for getting all of the stuff in all of the ones in the game.
Yeah, it comes up a little bit later.
Okay.
Like essentially, it's a little photograph of scenes
Oh, okay.
throughout the levels. It's really cute, but it doesn't come up until a bit down the line.